I'm now joined by a Manhattan Art Program art teacher, Mr. Ernesto Perez, here to teach us how to do a fall craft. Welcome, Ernesto.
Nice to have you.
Nice to see you.
You too.
So lead us through this fall leaf craft. Let's go ahead and show our audience the finished product that we're gonna make. There it is, our beautiful fall watercolor leaf. And I'm ready to get started.
Okay. Well, as you said, fall came into the crossroads, and it's really simple to make this. We're going to start with a regular watercolor piece of paper and a regular pencil, and applying really light pressure. We're going to do a line in the center of the sheet, a little bit long line, not all the way down, but more or less like that. We're going to leave a few inches top and bottom, and then from there we're going to do basically like a chicken foot. We're going to do two lines. They're going to go like this, not all the way to the top like the other one, but a little bit smaller.
Got it.
And then from there we're going to do two even smaller lines. They're going to go downwards like this.
Okay.
And then two smaller lines are going to go in the center, like so.
Within.
Yes. Now the process is to add some arrowheads on top of each one of these lines. So they're going to be size proportionate. Longer lines get longer arrows, and then we keep going down as we keep going down the lines. Great, you're doing great. So the next step is that we're going to add inverted arrows, meaning like a little V, and a small letter V in between all these spaces. So it's going to have one on each one. And when we get to the center bottom, we're going to do on the actual line a small V.
Oh, wow. I'm really rusty.
You got it. Now the next process is we're going basically doing sort of like a maple leaf, and as you can see, maple leaves have the jagged edge. So we're going to use a little bit of a shaky hand in order to join all the open lines in here.
Oh, intentionally shaky.
Yeah, shaky. And basically we join all those open lines.
We want to capture the realness.
Exactly.
Wow, it's an incredible service that y'all do for free.
Thank you. Exactly, yeah. So it's every Saturday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and we have a group of very talented instructors that teach children how to do all these classes. So it's really important for them to reach and do all
I've got to go for a few
That's
lessons.
fine. Hey, all the leaves that, they're different, so that's fine.
All right.
The process we're going to follow is called a wet on wet process.
Okay.
And what it means is that we're going to wet our paintbrush, and we're going to actually paint the leaf with water.
Okay.
So what that involves is grabbing a brush and then applying water literally all throughout the leaf, making sure that we stay inside the line.
And all over inside the leaf.
Exactly. Just following the outline and then just
I like how it
going
kind of
throughout.
smudges the pencil.
Yes, exactly. They're special sketching pencils. And a lot of them, add that little texture, that little color to it.
And y'all have all of the art supplies available?
Yes, ma'am. All the art supplies are free for the kids. So they just come in and basically they just come in ready to learn.
Because these are expensive.
Some of them do. We do have a good source for them. We, of course, work with a lot of places here in town that, a lot of the times donate some of the art supplies.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, we're very blessed with counting a lot with that supply. So from here we're going to start from light to dark, and in your palette you have fall colors are very key, very much like ochres, oranges. So let's start with maybe like an ochre color down here.
Ochre.
We just fill like our brush with it, and we're not going to paint, we're not going to do strokes, we're basically going to tap.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is that once we have our color, we're going to tap randomly in here.
Oh, yeah.
And then just add the color here and there, pick more color, and basically just add it randomly. If you see that color is concentrated on one side, just kind of just tap into place and distribute that color all throughout.
Oh, how
and as you can see, the color just keeps dispersing, and it's not really concentrated in one area. It almost like it's staining the leaf itself. And all we're doing is just tapping the color into place. Once you feel like you have enough of that color in there, then we're going to move into the next darker color.
Okay. Oh, may I add more water?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, that is pretty good.
Thank you.
You'll see once this is finished, you'll see how all this color gets distributed down to the tips. As when a leaf starts falling, you know, getting mature, it starts like drying up on the edges. So the edges are always going to be a little bit darker than the rest of the leaf.
Well, let's go ahead and remind everyone about the Manhattan Art Program, free art classes for children at the Pine Street Center, and you can text 361-649-8092 to get information, and you can go to mapworld.org to learn more. Mr. Russell, this is so much fun.
Great, I'm glad you liked it.
After this step, we have to do some waiting,
We're
right?
gonna let it dry, and then after it's dry, when we keep adding our colors, our greens, you know, our darker browns, and then basically we're gonna outline, you know, those lines that we did in the center, color the stem, and you're basically done.
Wow, and it's a beautiful fall craft ready to be framed and shared with a loved one.
Exactly, there you go.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, coming up, don't go anywhere. We learn about the Marine Corps birthday ball. We'll be right back.